Are you the type of stacker that doesn't let anybody know that you stack precious metals? Or are you kind of like me, and if the situation comes up, you might talk about it? And I also got some mail call from the Urban Stackers Den. Hello everybody, welcome to Sobriety and Silver. I woke up sober this morning because I went to bed sober last night. Today is 1,202 days of continuous sobriety. Day 238, stacking silver, getting on YouTube, just having a blast, Alright, I got some things I'd like to discuss. First and foremost, let's do the mail call. I was excited about getting this one because this is a fellow Okie. And one of these days, hopefully soon, we're going to get together and go to a coin show. But it is from the Urban Stackers Den. So give me 1 second here. Alright, I'm going to read the letter first and I'll show you the swag he sent. If you guys see the phone shaking, it's not just the phone. The entire RV is shaking because it's pretty windy outside. Anyway, says this is again from Urban Stackers Den, Oklahoma. He's got a great channel. Hey, Sobriety and Silver. Hope all is well with you and the missus. I really like your videos. You give out good advice. I love your outlook on sobriety. Keep up the good work. Look forward to meeting you at a show soon. They have already started. Much love, the Urban Stacker. P.S. Health is wealth. Yes, sir. Health is wealth. Alright, let's see what he sent. First thing he sent was the Urban Stackers Den, established 2024. So again, to everybody that has sent me swag, as soon as I can and make some room and figure out how to do this in this RV, I'll get one of them walls like FG Stacker has and Southeast Stacker. That way I can show off everybody's swag. But I like this one too, the Urban Stackers Den. I like that design. That's really neat. Now, this one right here says Tulsa. So I was under the impression that you were from Oklahoma City. So I may be wrong, so I'm going to assume that that's Tulsa. I've never been to Tulsa before. I live way down south by the Texas border here. And the only time I went to Oklahoma City was Oklahoma Hart South, and that was for quadruple bypass. So anyway, but this is the my favorite thing he sent me right here. This is really nice. I like this, and you are definitely in our prayers, or especially in my prayers. The United States of America, and God we trust. You are a warrior. Warriors don't give up. They don't back down. Pick up your sword and shield and fight. Author unknown. But it is 1 million fight dollars. This note supports the fight against all cancer and the hope of victory. Remission. Absolutely. This is going on my wall as soon as I can get one. So thank you, Urban Stackers Den. I sent out Poker Chip and a letter to you. And it's much appreciated. So let's get into the topic. Alright. Do you hide the fact that you stack gold and silver? You know, and I mean that obviously for privacy reasons. You know, you don't want everybody to know what you have, and some people don't want anybody to know what they have. But I don't have a problem with telling somebody. I don't go running through Walmart and screaming at, hey, I stack gold, I stack silver. But if a conversation somehow steers towards that, I don't have a problem doing that, and I'll tell you why. Because it actually paid off. couple of months ago when we first moved into the RV park, may not even been that long ago, when I met my neighbor right outside the front door. Well, we only have one door, but right outside the front door, he was showing me a Morgan dollar that he was selling for somebody else, and it turned out it wasn't real. But letting him know that I stack silver, and I don't tell people how much I have. I make it seem like I'm just toying with it, that I like coins and things like that. I don't tell people, oh yeah, I got a whole box of this, or I got, ounces. I don't do that. But letting people know that you do dabble in it, I guess, can sometimes pay off, because he's friends with another guy here in the RV park. And it turns out this guy, he needed some money, and he had some silver, and he knew what he had. I mean, he didn't just have these dimes and go, I really don't have any clue what I have. He knew exactly what he had. So I got talking to him, and I ended up picking up 11 Mercury dimes for $25, and that's a little over $2 under melt. And he was all right with the price. I told him I only had $25 on me, cash. And I told him I was under the impression he only had 10. So I was going to go to Coinflation and, give him melt value for 10 of them. But it turned out he had 11. And I told him, I said, I'll bring you a couple bucks back. I just didn't have it on me. And he said, no, it's more than I paid for them. So he was happy with it. I was certainly happy with it. So picking up 11 Mercury dimes for $25, and I know it was $27 and something, according to Coinflation, was the melt value. So I got 11 Mercury dimes under melt. But I do understand why people would want to not tell anybody, especially if you have a lot. If you have, it doesn't matter how much you have, but if you've been doing it for a considerable amount of time, then I can understand, keeping it close to your chest and just not telling anybody for security reasons. I don't really worry about that, because I don't let people know, again, what I do have, and it's not a lot. I mean, I've only been stacking for 238 days, so, and I've discussed my income and things like that. I just don't buy a lot at a time. This was a great deal for me, to pick up 11 Mercury dimes for $25. I was really happy with that. But another reason I don't have a problem mentioning it is, my home, whether you live in an RV or whether you live in a tent or whether you live in $1 million house, your home should always be protected. And my home is protected. Not only do we have a 100-pound box door, and for the people that don't know what that is, she's a half boxer and half Labrador. And I can honestly say that since she has become probably about 8 months old, she's 3 now, so from the time she was about 8 or 9 months old, we have not had company. I cannot let anybody in. Even when we lived at the apartment, we would have to put her in the bedroom to allow somebody to come in the house. And she is super protective, and especially of my wife. She will not let anybody get around my wife. And that's the first line of defense. That's 24-hour protection of the first line of defense. But there's other ways that my home, and yes, it's an RV, but there's other ways that my home is protected. And I think everybody, regardless, again, whether you live in $1 million house or you live in a tent, if it's your home, it should be protected. So speaking of freedom seeds, let's kind of move on a little bit from there. But leave in the comments whether you're the kind of person that just doesn't want anybody to know, or if you're just kind of free with it, you know, like me. Yeah, I do. I like it. You know, what you got? I ain't got a problem with it. But anyway, speaking of freedom seeds, 893 subscribers, man. We picked up like 40 subscribers in the last 3 or 4 days, somewhere around there. The channel's growing. I'm super stoked. I really appreciate it, everybody. Once this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I've mentioned this plenty of times, but I am going to be giving away a 1 troy ounce freedom seed. And Coin Shop Chris, who is another great channel and a very good friend, in support of Sobriety and Silver, sent in a 1 troy ounce buffalo as another prize. So the winner, once the channel hits 1,000 subscribers, is going to get 2 troy ounces of silver. And again, thank you, Urban Stackers Den, for sending that. Alright, what else we got going on here? As I don't know if you've noticed, but I got peace dollars out here, and I got 2 more than the last time I had peace dollars sticking out, or sitting out, sticking out, really. I now have 3 1923 peace dollars and a 1926. And I did not look where they were minted. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Put y'all on hold here for a minute. Let's see what it says. I can't even see it. Huh. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Can't remember. It is very late again. And this video will be coming out in the morning. But I will be waking up sober. So when I say 1,202 days of continuous sobriety, that is accurate. But anyway, I'm picking these up, man, from M-Bar Coins on eBay, and they passed the test, the ping test. They passed ice test. I have the little pocket scale. They're within, I mean, 0.03, 0.06. They're within the range of being real. So they pass all the tests. I'm happy with them. I'm going to keep getting them. I'm right now on a peace dollar kick. I do have a Morgan coming that I got from M-Bar Coins. I got in the auction for some Morgans, and it was it was a 1886, maybe. It might have been an 82. I'd have to look on eBay because I haven't got it yet, but I'll show it when I get it. But I got it for $30.44. Now I had been in a few of the auctions looking for peace dollars, but they just happened to have some Morgans up there that were ending in anywhere from 15 minutes to a couple hours. And I just one at a time would get into the auction, and I kept losing. But eventually, I did win. And I got a Morgan, which will be my second one, for $30.44. So I'll show that when it comes in. Switching over to the sobriety part of the video, I want to give a congratulations, and I do hope this is all right. I should have asked you permission first, but you put it out there in the comments, so I hope it's all right. But I want to give a congratulations to Silver Foil Hat. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, if he's watching this video, he knows what I'm talking about. And keep going, brother, because one of these days you're just going to wake up and you're just going to eat a good breakfast, and you're going to start going on about your day, and you're going to realize, wow, I didn't think about that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just now thinking about it. That's the way it is, man. That's the way sobriety goes. And again, I do hope it's all right that I said that. But I'm super stoked, man. Anything I can do to help anybody get a day clean and sober, it's amazing. Congratulations. You got my email. Rock on, brother. Rock on, man. I love it. That is the best thing that I can hear in the comments is somebody changing their life. Somebody giving sobriety a good shot, man, because like I said, you just wake up one morning after you get through that early funk, man, that early blah of the first week, the first couple weeks. You just wake up one morning, man, and you start going on about your day, and you just realize, I'm happy, man. I feel good. I didn't even think about whatever it is you were addicted to, or whatever your issue was. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful, safe, blessed Wednesday. And I'll see you guys in the next video.